All right, y'all, are you ready? It's time to clock in and get back to work. This playthrough series will feature how we got through the world's toughest challenge run in The Last of Us. This particular run is the grand finale of our original challenge series, featuring a number of restrictions. And here's how it works. Number 1, no medkits. We are not allowed to use any medkits. That's right, no healing. If we take damage in the middle of an encounter, too bad. We cannot use a medkit to bail us out. Number 2, no Shiv Doors. We cannot enter any of the special Shiv Doors to collect items inside, which is a bummer because there are tons of goodies in there that could help us out. Number 3, no skill upgrades, which means we cannot improve our crafting speed or weapon sway, so picking up any pills along the way will be completely useless. Number 4 is a big one. No guns. We cannot use any guns during this run. Any weapon that has a trigger involved is out. We've got to figure out another way to dispatch our enemies. Number 5 is crazy. Kill all enemies. Completely clear all possible enemies in each area before moving on. That is a very tall order. Number 6 is a game changer. Grounded difficulty. We are going to play this challenge on the hardest difficulty there is. Yes, sir. We will be playing on grounded mode, where if you get hit just 2 times, you're dead. Oh, and finally, number 7, no deaths. We're going to complete this entire run without dying. Is this even possible? You will have to watch the entire run to find out. Woo! Okay, now you know why we are calling this the world's toughest challenge. So we know what we can't do. Here is what we can do. We can use bricks and bottles. We can use melee weapons. We can use the trusty bow and arrow. We can also use any of the bombs. The nail bomb, Molotovs, smoke bombs. We can also pick up the occasional snack bars laying around along the way to help us heal. You think you got all that? All right, now let's get back to work. That term is overused because there's plenty of faith in humanity. People are generally pretty good to each other. People are shitty and bad in relationships. That makes sense?
There we go. Home stretch, Tess.
Right, that's the problem, is everybody is selfish. And everybody's always been selfish. It's not something new. That's just human nature. People are selfish. They're looking out for themselves all the time. So, I mean, it's just more apparent now than ever before. So, you know, it's just one of them, you know. That's why it's so very, well, at least it's been difficult for me to find, you know, a so-called soulmate. Because, I mean, obviously you guys can tell I'm not that way. So that's very difficult. That's very difficult to find. And, you know, plus you have to, you know, not to sound all lovey-dovey or anything, but you do have to fall in love with that person. And, you know, a lot of times none of that lines up. So I've just chosen the latter path.
I got this.
And I think most people don't. I think they settle. You know, they settle. So I see and deal with a lot of, like I was telling you, a lot of young married couples that are right there in that after, 5 to 10 years after that new marriage. And I mean, my God, the spectrum is all over the place. I mean, you can absolutely tell when people are happy and in love, and you can absolutely not tell. Or you can absolutely tell when they are not. I mean, it's super apparent, but they can't see it. They can't see it because they're in it.
Stay with me, come on.
And they can't see it, so, I wouldn't think about it as, not finding or, her breaking your heart or anything like that. Just think about it as you just haven't found the one yet. And you do have to realize that, you might not find the one. So I know that sucks, but unless you want to settle.
Jeez.
But that whole conversation that I just had with you guys is probably why I don't have a girlfriend. Exactly, Kappa. That's what should have happened to me. I should have just had an arranged marriage. Forced. Just be like, well, I had to force her to like me. Not generally, Fire Eagle. It's kind of weird that you asked that, because I just found out recently that she is living very close to me. She's living very close to me, and she sent me a Facebook message. Gosh, I think it was last week, and said that we should meet up and have coffee and catch up and stuff.
We're gonna go through that hall. Stay down. I don't know how many more there are.
Doesn't matter. They got a bunch of our guys.
Okay, same exact thing, same exact problem. And he did the same exact thing. Yes, I do live in Dallas. Where'd you say you lived? You lived in Houston? Still pretty far away. That's like 5 hours away. I mean, she lives close. We're talking 15 minutes away. What kind of tournaments? Coffee? Okay. I don't drink coffee at all. But it's hard. That was a different situation for me than it was for her. I mean, when she broke up with me, she was either thinking about another guy or with another guy at the time, I don't know. And they ended up getting married. She got pregnant immediately. Had kids, 3 or 4 kids with them. I think they eventually got divorced. And she's remarried again, but her path was different. So you know. Chess tourneys. Nice. I know nothing about chess. I wish I knew how to play it. I think I would like it. I love the strategy of, I used to play online Risk a lot.
Where the hell are you?
Shit. Wow, they almost trapped me right there. So I'd like to, I bet you I'd like the strategy of chess. I love Risk.
How about you? Same. Keep looking. I'll check out this area. Go check down there.
Come on, make one false move.
And I haven't been perfect either in my relationships. I've had 3 pretty long-term girlfriends. I haven't had one for a while, but I've had 3 pretty long-term girlfriends in my life, and I would say that at least one of the 3 I screwed up, you know. At least one of the 3 I screwed up. The other 2, you could argue, was, you know, maybe their selfishness a little bit. I don't know. But, you know, I haven't been a saint, is my point. I changed her clothes. To get all fancy. What's her name? What's whose name? Yeah, she's in. This stream gets all.
Where are you, you motherfucker?
What don't we talk about here? I mean, this is the high school sweetheart. Well, I mean, I don't really want to say her name.
Oh, there's the exit.
I see it.
Hey, we made it through the Capitol. Do we want
Stairs over there.
Do we want that, no, it's not LA. Do we want that emote too, Ratchy? It does happen. I will throw out advice like that, whether you want to hear it or not. So we could do it. Alright, I'll make it. I just decided. And that, my friend, is our 25th emote idea.
I wasn't lying to you.
I just counted them.
No, the place is empty. Where is it?
Yep. We have 25 emote ideas right now, and they're all really good. I mean, they really are. They're all really good. I like all of them. There's a couple that are a bit marginal. Like, I'm not sure if we need a Baxter one. I guess maybe it's not that bad, like stuff that happened like last night.
Oh man.
Ellie, just stay out of here. Stay out of my way.
They're not here.
So there's a few that are a little on the a little on the marginal side.
Fuck. Ugh.
But, you know, I don't hate him. I don't hate him at all. Well, I don't know if you were here last night, but Baxter showed up last night again. But, you know, I don't know how long he was in the house because I was streaming. But there's a clip of him that Baxter's back. You can hear it, or you could go see it in under clips. Eagle. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? I mean, I've thought about that. I mean, that's one of the main reasons why, you know, you know, I don't post it. I have a Facebook account for PW Twitch, but it's separate from my personal account.
Get on.
You know, my personal account, which isn't that big of a deal. I don't post a lot on there,
Be careful.
but I have a lot of friends and relatives, obviously, that I follow. Obviously. So I don't, you know, a lot of them don't know that I do this, that I stream. Only the ones that are close to me know. Does that make sense? Basically, I don't broadcast it.
Let's get out of here.
You know, it's just kind of a weird,